The world of Qatar Airways features a variety of unique cabins operating on an extensive route network. Today we're going to be experiencing that firsthand, flying between Cambodia and Vietnam on board an aircraft that has Qatar written on the outside while looking a little different on the inside. Stay tuned for my experience on Qatar's strangest flight. Today's adventure begins at Phnom Penh International Airport, Cambodia's main international gateway. We're only making a short hop over to Ho Chi Minh City, but this is going to be quite a unique flight, on board one of Qatar Airways' Fifth Freedom routes. The Qatar check-in area is tucked down the far right corner of the terminal, with dedicated lanes for premium cabin and privilege club passengers. I'll be flying in business class today. With check-in swiftly completed, I head up the escalator and through security. This will most likely be my final departure from this terminal, as a new Phnom Penh airport is currently under construction and will replace this one by the end of 2025. Qatar operates its Phnom Penh route with a stop in Ho Chi Minh, where passengers are allowed to book seats on the Fifth Freedom sector between the two cities. The international terminal here in Phnom Penh offers a single lounge for all airlines, a Plaza Premium. As a Qatar business class passenger, I have a lounge invite card, but this Plaza Premium is also accessible to various bank card and travel pass holders, including Priority Pass. I seldom visit third-party and non-oneworld lounges, but this Plaza Premium made for a positive first impression. Through the main entrance, there's a large amount of cushioned seating available, and the large open-air design of the lounge and the geometric terminal ceiling go well together. A complimentary bar serving local beers and house wines can be found on the left side of the lounge. And just behind this, a well-stocked dining area. Although not quite Cathay standard, the noodle bar offers some regional favourites, along with salad and rice dishes as well. Further to that, there's a fairly decent selection of standard hot and cold lounge food available. Continuing around the lounge, there's an array of enclosed personal seating, akin to study pods or private workstations tucked just inside the front entrance. And right next to these, a spa and wellness centre with treatments available. Shower facilities are also present within the lounge. With a decent dining selection and plenty of space throughout the lounge, this has been a pleasant visit. Time to bid farewell to the Plaza Premium and head for the gate. Here's a quick shot of our 777 taxiing onto stand, having arrived from Ho Chi Minh. Back down the escalator, we arrive at the boarding area for Gate 9. Today we'll be flying on a 14-year-old Boeing 777-300ER, registered Alpha 7 Bravo Oscar Golf. It's now time for boarding, and it's always good fun being first in line to make your way down the jet bridge and onboard the aircraft. Welcome aboard one of Qatar Airways' lesser seen cabins. This particular 777 is one of 3 leased from Virgin Australia, retaining Virgin's Collins Aerospace Super Diamond product. 37 business class seats are arranged in a 1-to-1 configuration across 2 cabins, with some minor updates to reflect the Qatar Airways brand. With the introduction of the Virgin aircraft, there are now 4 different cabins across Qatar's 777 fleet. You can still find some indicators of the previous operator, like these purple tinted privacy dividers between middle seats. Jumping right into the Qatar service, let's begin with a glass of champagne and a signature lemon mint, alongside a ramekin of warm mixed nuts. The lemon mint still tops the charts as my favourite pre-departure beverage, with the Cathay Delight following up at a close second. Cheers to a great flight, although it's only going to be a short one, and I'll be enjoying much of the onboard service while still on the ground. Can't go wrong with a couple flutes of champagne. Today we're sipping on Joseph Perrier Brut. A quick look around the very empty cabin before we push back. I'll be showing you more of that onboard bar up the front once we're in the air. Off we go. It's a short taxi out, but just enough time to say goodbye to the Phnom Penh Airport for perhaps the last time. Now, let's prepare for takeoff. We are airborne, climbing through the clouds and heading east for the Vietnam border, in the last of the evening light. Inside the cabin, Virgin Australia's mood lighting is in full effect. Post-takeoff, I've opted for the sparkling Chardonnay, Le Petite Étoile, although it's a little too sweet for my liking. With such a short flight duration, there's no time for any proper dining service, so it's one of everything from the snack selection for me. And of course, more warm nuts. Now for the exciting part, let's check out the onboard bar. While Qatar's A380s are known for their signature bar, this one is very much a remnant of Virgin Australia's cabin design philosophy, bringing a fun and playful element to an elegant premium cabin. I always enjoy having a space like this on board, somewhere to pass the time and ideal for stretching out and socialising on longer sectors. I myself had a quick look behind the bar, which would normally be fully stocked up on long-haul flights. However, on this short voyage to Ho Chi Minh, we only had enough time to pop open another bottle of Joseph Perrier. There were a grand total of 4 passengers in business class on this sector, a number less than that of the crew serving this cabin. And the crew themselves were great, delivering a super friendly and personal experience. I spent much of the flight chatting with them at the bar, and apart from that, I almost felt like I had the entire plane to myself. Quite a unique experience. Back at my seat, let's take a closer look at its features. This is a fairly standard example of the Collins Super Diamond, where the reading light and literature pocket can be found on the upright and the seat controls are contained in the armrest. The signature side compartments offer a decent amount of storage space and also house the IFE remote along with the AC and USB charging ports. An adjustable folding tray table extends out from beneath the 18-inch in-flight entertainment touchscreen, which is updated with Qatar's Oryx One. And of course, Qatar's plush bedding and pillow add a soft finishing touch. As we're now coming in for landing, the crew prepare the cabin for arrival. Fortunately, I can still enjoy the last of my champagne from a paper cup. How classy. That's certainly a new experience for me. I'm treated to some stunning views over the bright lights of Ho Chi Minh City as we're vectored in for arrival. Landmark 81 is just about visible if you look closely. Enjoy gazing out the window for these last few minutes. See you on the ground. Welcome to Vietnam's largest city, that completes one of the more unique regional flights you can take in Southeast Asia. A 40-minute Fifth Freedom hop on board a Qatar Airways 777 featuring a Virgin Australia cabin. How bizarre. Once we're parked up on stand, I take the opportunity to have another look around the cabin before disembarking. With plenty of supply chain issues and delivery delays plaguing Qatar Airways as of late, I expect we'll see these mismatched cabins for quite a few more years. Proud to say I've now flown on almost every Qatar premium product, only missing out on their leased Cathay 777 cabins. I bid farewell to my lovely set of cabin crew and head through the terminal. As per usual, Ho Chi Minh arrival immigration is an absolute nightmare, with an hour-long queue. I'm finally reunited with my check-in bag and make my way out to the city. As always, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate all of your support on my videos and this channel. Have a lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you next time.